Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition. This is episode number 30, going out with a bang. Last best ball draft stream for me of the 2025 NFL season. Have a really good guest here. Been a fun guy. I've talked a lot of ball with him. He's sharp as can be. Obviously, he's 2024 Fast Puppy winner. Really fun, really good looking show that we're going to have for you guys today. Let's bring on Ray Azani. Ray, how we doing, man? Let me get that better view.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Great to be on, man. This is a long time coming.
I know it. We've talked about this having a show, I think, all drafting season. And, what better time to do it than the very last show of the season? I mean,
Really?
This is episode number 30. This is the last one I'm going to do for the Best Ball Streets. May do some BR stuff in season, but this is actually going to be the last Best Ball draft. Going to be streaming live here. So
you didn't tell me that backstage. This is the last one.
This is my last one, man. Well, I mean, see, we're here. We're here. Where the season starts Thursday. It is Tuesday. I was going to do one tomorrow. Had a really good guest lined up. I do apologize for that. I was going to do one. Some plans came up. The wife says, "Hey, we've got this and this and this to do," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, can't stream tomorrow night." So you are number 30, lucky number 30, last stream. Got some folks in the chat. Hey, Pavin, thanks for coming in. Big fan of the updates. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you much for that. Ray Z is a DFS god, Mauricio. Hey, there we go.
I got a funny story about me and Mo. The Atlanta defense again, Josh Rosen. We can talk about that later if he stays in here.
Who Haynes, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Ray, so we're literally, man, at the cusp of the season to kick off. You maxed BBM, right?
I maxed BBM.
And you are in the contest, right? In the Herzig contest. What were you, 6,700 or 60? What was your price tag in there?
7,200.
7,200. So anybody that still needs to fill out their roster, if you want to get a little bit of an edge here, Ray might not be getting too many picks. So get in there. Hey, he's a winner already. Gamblestein, good to see you. Have you? I guess you can still submit your own roster, right? You can do that.
Yeah, they let me put myself in. I might be the only one taking me. I'm new on these streets, Sean.
Oh well, like I said, everybody knows that you're famous Fast Puppy winning lineup. I mean, I've heard it talked about before I even met you. Way before me and you started following each other on Twitter. After you had won, everybody was talking about the lineup. Obviously, 5 receivers. 4 quarterbacks, right? I mean, so that, and then I know that you and I talked after that, and you told me that from now on you're a big 4 quarterback guy, right? You love having 4 quarterbacks. So are you still using that strategy, Ray? Is that
here and there?
Yeah.
Like me and you did a draft the other night. I don't mind the 2 elite quarterbacks. It's 4. I don't know if I'm just getting bored with drafting the past couple of months.
I know it, man. I know
what it is. It's, there's a lot of different ways to win. I don't know if it'll hit this year. Maybe. We'll see. I have a lot of early ones. I want to say something about that, Sean.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
About when I won the Fast Puppy.
Yeah.
I was new to the Twitter streets. And I put out that I won, right? I didn't know the backlash I was going to get. Right.
Backlash.
There was some backlash. There was some crazy comments, and there was
what for the roster construction or
for the
what?
roster construction. I hotboxed into a tournament, this, that, the other thing. I played fantasy football for a while, right? Little method behind the madness. But you were one of the guys, Sean. You sent me a DM, dude. You were so nice and genuine in that DM. I was like, wow, these streets aren't all that bad. You said, Ray, congratulations. You worked hard on this, and then we got to chatting. Yeah, that's how we end up here, You didn't just do that for me. Your whole season of this best ball has been heartfelt takes, everything, it's been, you put a lot of work into this. I hope people know that.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Hey, I always appreciate the kind words.
This is your year.
I hope so, man.
a lot of good takes out of you, and just save the best ball mania for me. I know you don't play that much, so.
Oh yeah, that's we're definitely we're gonna have one, and it's gonna be the shipper. I've already said it. I've said it 3 times today on Twitter. I said this is gonna be the one, man. I feel like it's gonna be the right perfect mix here between you and I with your brain, my brain, and it's gonna be the one that's gonna take it down, man. I got the best feeling about it. But no, man, I really appreciate that, dude. Like that's It means a lot. I do try to put out the best information that I can. A lot of it could be biased take, but at the end of the day, I just want to help everybody out, man. That's what this game is about. That's what this stuff's for. I'm not in it just for me. I enjoy chopping it up with you guys. I enjoy seeing everybody win. I enjoy seeing other people, hit big amounts of money. That's what it's all about. That's what you should be positive and happy for everybody. You shouldn't be, not wanting people to win. That would never be something that I would be all for.
Oh, you DM me right away.
Yep. Best ball on call. Good to see you.
Enough of the soft stuff, Sean. Let's rock
it. All right, man. Let's get to it.
Last one. Let's show them. Let's show them that has not been drafted yet.
Let's do it. All right. I'm going to count it down. 5. We are getting in a BBM. It is where are we at? It is 95.7%. I know I got a feeling it's going to fill, obviously. But we are going to throw our name in the hat here on a dual draft here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are in. We're waiting on 1, and we're right in.
This is going to be fun.
What's that?
I thought we were doing a puppy tonight. I don't know this.
No. I was saving the BBM. I wanted to do one. I knew you had maxed, and I was like, I'll give you another shot at it with me. And I mean, most of these drafts have most of my stream drafts. The good majority of them have been BBMs. I have done a few puppies with some folks, and I think I even done a pointer on one. Good to see Jared. Let's get it. We are getting it. We are in the 5.
Jared's the commissioner of League Mayhem.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, there's one of the shirts that Ray mentioned he was bringing to the table tonight for the good luck with the run good. So Jared, good to see you. Good to meet you in here. Two Haynes says his was the pointer. Yeah. I mean, I did 30 streams. Honestly, I felt like I only did like 10 because it just was. I started off real hot and heavy with the streams. Thought it was something that I could do just like every day, every other day. And man, I got to give credit to all the streamers. Two Haynes, Best Ball on Call. You guys that are in these streets every single day, man. I got all the props to you guys. This stuff is hard work. It's not easy getting on here chatting, keeping the draft going, keeping the info going, especially if you're doing it by yourself. Like I've done a couple solo streams and just trying to keep the flow of the draft going, keeping the board up, talking through your lineup, talking through your picks. It's 20-second clocks. Ray, we are at pick
we're out
here.
Wow. What pick are we?
We are at 1-5. We're at the 1, and we're on the clock.
All right.
Gibbs, Jefferson, CMC, Nico, Malik. What do you think?
My guy's Gibbs.
Okay. Easy enough.
Easy enough.
That's easy enough, man. I have some Gibbs, but he falls in such a weird range that usually I've got to take him at like a 5, 6, or 7 because I'm still taking Saquon pretty heavily around 3-4, CeeDee Lamb 3-4. Justin Jefferson is always typically the one that I'm taking after that. So, I've mixed in Gibbs and Justin Jefferson at the 5-6 spot a lot. So, Ray, obviously you big Gibbs guy, or are you fading Bijan, or are you taking any Bijan?
I'm Gibbs over Bijan.
You are Gibbs over Bijan. Okay. See, that's interesting because it seems like it just became a flip there whenever CMC moved way up, and then Bijan flipped. Not in this one, obviously, but Bijan flipped Saquon at that 2 spot. I thought that was really interesting, and it seems like it just kind of stayed that way. And everybody started fading Saquon, talking about the whole touch thing. He had over 400 touches. Are you on Saquon this year or not?
I like him at the 5 spot.
I've got a ton at the 5, 6, 7
5, 6 spot. We've been doing this since what? March, February, this April.
January 31st is when the big board dropped.
There was a long time Saquon was number 2.
Yeah.
For a long period, and then there was a time Jefferson was number 2. CeeDee Lamb started creeping up.
You're right.
I was majorities even since we started this. I was Chase 1, might be the Bengals hat.
Sure.
CeeDee Lamb. My thoughts on CeeDee Lamb are he did it with Cooper Rush last year.
Right.
He's already proven he can do it without a quarterback. So
sure. Yeah.
He's there. CeeDee Lamb.
We are on the clock here, Ray, at 20.
This is yours, Sean. What do you want to do?
I'm good with Taylor or Jacobs. Who do you like more?
Jonathan Taylor.
Okay. I felt like I don't mind going the high T double anchor running back here start because I'm big on JT. You know, Stocking just said the other day, you know, our offense essentially runs through him. If we could just get a one full healthy season of JT, he could easily be the running back one, no questions asked. I do think that, you know, with Daniel Jones being the quarterback now, he, you know, as they said, the same thing they're saying with Justin Fields, like rushing quarterbacks open lanes. They keep defenses spread a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, if Daniel Jones can be a halfway average passer, this offense could be slightly above average, and JT could just have a monster year, I feel. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hartman, good morning. Good to see you, Hartman.
I'm
Thank you for stopping in.
I'm a JT guy. His ADP would have been about 5 positions higher if he had that extra touchdown.
Right. Like, he just went absolutely nuclear. He went absolutely nuclear.
When he dropped on that 1 yard line.
Yeah.
That would have given him a touchdown. He would have been 5 points ahead. He would have been 5 ADP spots ahead.
I guarantee it. Yeah. I think people forget just how nuclear. I mean, and that's when we're on the clock here again, Ray. So this one's on you. What do you think, man? Tyreek, Josh Allen, Kyron, JSN, Marv, Mike Evans, Daniels.
JSN or Kyron?
Okay. Yeah, I like JSN. I've actually been buying into quite a bit more of him lately because I was buying a lot more Cup. You know, I guess more of a price thing, but the more that I think about it, man, Darnold could latch on to a guy like, you know, he did last year with of course Justin Jefferson, and if JSN is as good as we think he is, which I think he is. He could have a pretty monster year. I mean, there's really not a lot of target competition. You know, you got a rookie, Torrey Horton looks good, but then you got Cooper Kupp. You know, they let go of MVS. So really, he has no target comp. Like, I know you got Elijah Arroyo as a tight end, but there's really like no other target comp. So it's kind of hard to not like JSN, but I don't extremely love the price where he's going. I do wish he was probably more of a late 30s, early 40s type pick, but at that point he would never get there either. So I don't know, man. It's kind of tough. I do like JSN quite a bit. I do think Seattle's offense could be. I like Clint Kubiak, man. He's a really good OC. He knows how to scheme up plays to get his guys the ball. So yeah, I totally like it. Kenny the Jet 10. Thoughts on Evan Ingram being top 5 tight end this year with Bo? What do you think, Ray?
What's on Evan Ingram? Evan Ingram's top 7, top 5.
You know, yeah, I mean, what was you saying?
Top 7, top 8, in my opinion.
Top 7, top 8.
Yeah, he can sneak him into the top 6. What do you think?
I'm gonna say top 12. There's a lot of good tight ends, man. You know, you already got Bowers, McBride, Kittle. Then you're putting in Mark Andrews. We are about to be back in the clock here, you know, and that's not even counting
Laporta.
Laporta is another one. Who do you like here? You like Pickens or do you like J-Mo?
I like J-Mo. We got the 2 Lions, I guess. J-Mo.
Yeah, we could definitely build out a Lions stack here. I'm totally fine with that. And of course Gibbs is the really good pass catcher, so Goff is always there around pick 110, 115, so really like that play.
We were talking about Goff the other day.
We were. We're like, why is he? Like nobody wants him.
Nobody wants him.
Nobody wants him.
30% regression, and he's still 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns.
Just because they lost an OC and a lineman, and everybody seems to think that their offense is just going to fall off. You know, I don't know, man. People just don't like unexciting players. I mean, but he is a producer. That's all he does is produce, and more than any, good call. 2 linemen. That is a good point. But they did draft a lineman, right? So I'm not.
Penny Sorrell's still there, right? He's not. Is Penny Sorrell hurt? He is hurt.
I don't know if he's still hurt or not. That's a good question.
Something to look into. I don't know. I know they lost one for the year.
What
do you think about Garrett Wilson? I know he's already gone.
Yeah.
I wasn't taking him in the beginning. Now I'm seeing him in the 40s, early 50s.
Yeah, I was taking a lot when he was in the 55 range. We are on the clock, though. Who do you like here, Ray?
Three bully running backs. Chuba Hubbard.
We go Chuba, or we go Amika.
Amika. Let's take Amika.
Yeah,
I don't much. Let's take Amika.
I don't either, and just with the Godwin news lately, it just not a lot of comfort there that he's gonna come back before week 5, and now it's looking like it could be more like week 5, 6, or 7. So I think Igbuka is going to have a real big chance to start off really fast, really early, and I say that as early as week 1. I mean, you look at they're playing Atlanta. Great matchup, except A.J. Terrell is going to be probably lined up on Mike Evans for the most part. So Igbuka could literally just absolutely dominate in week 1. And I'm coming around to try to take more of him. His price has gone up, so that's not exactly the greatest thing ever. But he could. We know that we saw what Chris Godwin did with Baker, last year before Godwin got hurt. Baker was absolutely smashing, and so was Godwin. So watch it be Tez. God, I hope not. But we went, on the official depth chart. Whatever you want to call it today. Every team was releasing their week 1 depth chart, unofficial, official, and it just went full pandemonium on the Twitter.com. People were just going absolutely nuts, seeing some of these rookies still be, running back 2, 3, 4 even. Ray, did you have fun on Twitter today?
I haven't been on much today. It's going to make everybody's head explode with the rookies.
Yeah, but you did ask about Garrett Wilson, and I will say I do like Garrett Wilson. I have a lot of Garrett Wilson. I have a lot of Garrett Wilson in Fields. I think Garrett Wilson can be really, really good. It's just going to rely on Justin Fields. I mean, but at the same point, I do think that Justin Fields can get him 8 to 12 targets a game easily, as there's really not a wide receiver 2. Josh Reynolds, I'm not worried about. There's really not Alan Lazard, not worried about. They have a rookie tight end, Mason Taylor, who's really good, but I don't think he's going to steal just a ton of targets. We are on the clock here, Ray. We have a 0-2-3-0. What do you think?
I like Judy. I like Addison.
You had me at Judy.
All right. So
Judy's definitely one of my guys this year, especially now with Joe Flacco starting. That was the kind of the nut run out that we wanted. How long we get Joe Flacco for, we don't know. But, they're pretty solid with wanting him to be the starting quarterback as long as he can produce.
I've always liked Judy.
Yeah. Judy should have it.
He had 40-point games before last year. He had one with Russ a couple of years ago with Denver. He had one with one of them circle running backs they were using in Denver like 3 years ago. Maybe finally gets it going. He was like the number 2 receiver. With
Jameis last year, he absolutely smashed, right? And that's what we saw with the quarterback that can actually get him the ball. Like you said, he did have a couple good years in Denver, but he's never really had just a good, stable quarterback either. And, now hopefully this season we'll get to see what his actual ceiling could be, because he does have a quarterback that can get, the best out of his receivers. So that's something I'm very, very much looking forward to. Had a couple things in the chat. Slade was talking about Igbuka here. The important part, they'll rush Godwin back, which is precisely what people think they want, but fail to realize is actually what they should be rooting for. Yeah, that's a good point. And that's the other thing. I don't think they're going to rush him back. I think they're going to make sure he's fully ready to go. They said that he really hasn't even been running yet. Like this could be where they don't even ramp him up fully until like week 8, week 9 at the bye, and he's not really fully productive until week 10 or better. Like, this is like a Rashee Rice situation in a way, because Rashee Rice is going to miss the first 6 games. Then he's going to have to come back and he don't have to ramp up a ton, but we are on the clock here, Ray. Anybody you like in this range? There's Laporta. We could continue.
Are we just going to do it and go with Laporta and see where the world takes us?
We might as well. I mean, we've already made this big of a bet on Detroit. I don't mind it. We are obviously saying, hey, they're going to have a top 2, top 3 offense again this year, and that's just kind of what we got to do.
We got some down low correlation going on, Sean.
Yeah, I like it.
Jonathan Taylor. His division plays Seattle's division with Jackson Smith.
Yep.
Jackson Smith's division plays eBay's division. So right now we got the Seattle division in a kind of a sandwich type deal. If you
Yep.
look at like correlation with playing games.
Playing against each other.
Playing
That's a
within
good
the
point.
thing. We got the 2 Detroit guys who run into Cleveland once. There's a couple. There's a little bit going on here.
Yeah, I like it.
With the team.
I do like it.
Who's your biggest landmine so far out of all the injuries and the drops?
Oh, let's see.
I know
Let's see. Out of the injuries,
dropping ADP, whatever. Who's your
I'm trying to think of who's my biggest one right now. I mean, Judkins obviously is probably me, which again, albeit he could sign tomorrow and be back in, hopefully by week 4, in full speed, learn the playbook or enough to get out there and actually have a role. But I had like 20% Judkins before, after he was drafted by the Browns, which obviously, folks say you don't really want to draft a Brown anyway, but neither here nor there, it was just more of an opportunity thing of where he was going. But he's probably the biggest one for me right now out of my portfolio. Who is yours, Ray?
Oh, Jalen McMillan.
Yeah, that's a good point. And yeah, I had a lot of him pre-draft, so that really did hurt. We are back on the clock here.
What do we got here?
We got Jaylen Warren. We got some tight ends, a couple quarterbacks, none that correlate.
I want to take Goff now so nobody takes him and we'll get 2 guys in that range. How far down is Goff?
He's quite a bit down there. Let's just take Andrews now because I'm about to run out of time.
Take Andrews.
Even though, I was looking for him. I was like, he is way farther down, but it's also on my ranks.
People start. Sometimes differentiation's good. We take him down there where he's supposed to come up, and then we get 2 guys in that block when we come back around.
Sure. I mean, we could take him on the next page just to secure if we would like.
Funny Quinshawn Junkins story, right? I play Madden, Sean. The only game I play, right? I play with 31 user teams. We did a fantasy draft. I ended up with Junkins. He's very good in Madden. Sometimes Madden knows and people don't realize that. They put these guys on the scanners these days.
Right.
I'm running wild with this guy through 3 weeks in the Madden season, playing live users, no computer games.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, man. I really love the profile of him coming out of Ohio State. He's kind of an everything type back. He can catch it out of the backfield. He's a bruiser. I mean, I hate the way that this run-out's happened. Obviously, if what he did, are we just going to go ahead and take off here, Ray? You just want to go ahead?
Let's just do it. Let's get it over with.
All right. We're going to do it anyway.
Make our team different than everybody else that's been trying to get this.
We're going to do it anyway, so we'll go ahead and do it now. Get it out of the way.
What's the difference between Goff and Dak Prescott? I mean, all ADPs aside and everything, you put them out there.
Everybody thinks that Dak's going to use his legs a lot more this year for some reason. I mean, Dak's not young anymore, by any means. And he's had a lengthy injury history.
Offensive linemen being down. Don't they have a couple guys down in Dallas?
I believe. I mean, I guess the Parsons trade isn't really going to help our case on this one, considering their defense is going to be awful. But it is what it is. No, I honestly don't think that they're two different bets. Like, I don't really think that Dak Prescott and Jared Goff are very far off in projectables. Obviously,
this guy took DeAndre Hopkins.
What? Who?
Whoever number 1 is.
I
didn't mean to cut you off. I was just
you're good. Oh man, this is probably going to get thrown out.
They got us, Sean.
Oh no,
it might not.
I didn't even realize how terrible he was drafted.
I didn't even realize.
You said D-Hop, and I was like, wait a minute. Oh my gosh.
But you know something? He's if he wants to do it, he's got the Baltimore guys. He comes back. He takes Yushavash and like Gesicki. You got 2 Bengals guys. He takes.
Totally do the.
He could totally just take the good teams and just take their guys and just.
Hopefully it doesn't get thrown out because this was supposed to be our shipper. But either way, we ride on. We will continue.
I don't have Ray Davis, Mo.
No.
I end up with Quinshawn Junkins this year.
Yeah, that's.
He knows I had Ray Davis last year, and I'm like, this guy's going to be good. He's good in the Madden.
Oh, he's trying to throw. He's throwing at you.
He's throwing us a bone quick, something to talk
What do you like here, Ray? We do have some wide receivers, got some running backs. You like?
Is Jaden Reed alive? Is he coming back? What's going on?
I'm not so sure, but anybody you do like? Anybody you want to take?
Jaden Reed, Tank Bigsby.
Tank. Let's get Tank.
Did we get him?
Yep, we got him.
All right.
We got him. We got Tank. I do like Tank.
We can pull this off with 5 running backs.
We can do it. Let's see here. Do they even throw out drafts this late? Yeah, they see, and that's what really gets a lot of people angry is that they think that they, somebody's in this draft could be drafting their 150th lineup, and it gets thrown out, and it gets thrown out after the tournament's already closed. That happened to somebody I know last year, where they had maxed out the contest, and then come to find out, it was like 2 months after the draft season was over, and they got the cancellation email.
It was 2 months after.
It was roughly, I think it was either 1 to 2 months after. Yeah,
I was
on Twitter.
I was in a couple of them Gilbert Arenas drafts.
Yeah, I was not drafting at that time. I wasn't drafting BBMs, obviously. So, I missed all the Gilbert Arenas
time. I went on Twitter and they're like, this is happening
live.
Was
just going nuts.
I jumped in 3 of them. I jumped in three of them quick to see if I would get in.
And you got in.
With 2 of them, yeah.
Ended up with 2. So you got a little bit of the Arenas Bucks drafts in there. That's fun. Yeah. Who did he take? Who did he take next? Goddard.
Yeah. So we got it with Hurts. It's.
You like we are back on the clock here. 1-3-4-2, Ray.
I don't mind Jason Ferguson. Does he chlorate with anybody? I don't mind Braylon Allen.
I don't need to do it.
Mims. I don't mind Jaden Reed this late. Look how late we do. Look how late we are right now.
Yeah, I like Braylon, and plus we needed probably another running back.
Is there breaking news on Jaden Reed? There he goes.
Well, he's got the Jones fracture, man, and from what they're saying is that's really, I guess, easy to re-aggravate because it's right where the pinky bone meets the base of the foot, and he's got a fracture in it. But he's still hobbling around too for the last thing that I saw. So they're saying he's playing through it. I don't really know how much his pain tolerance is and how much, when you're trying to run and cut as a wide receiver, that's probably not good for your foot. I mean, especially if you're trying to push off from your pinky. I don't know, man. I don't know. It doesn't sound good to me. Let me put it that way. And I've honestly quit drafting him. I've quit drafting him as a result. I had taken a ton pre-draft. I mean, we were able to get him as wide receiver 5, wide receiver 6 sometimes. Yeah, it's
I was a little more on Dubs since the beginning with them.
I've been firing Dobbs a lot lately, especially and I've been taking a lot of Golden. So that's kind of was my pivot was to start drafting Golden, not only because of the Jaden Reed stuff, but because of everything that I saw, for Golden in the preseason here and in camp.
Not to cut you off. What about Joe Mixon? What do you
not on Joe Mixon.
Nothing on Joe Mixon.
Do you want to go ahead and take?
I don't want to. No, I was asking your opinion on him. I want to get one of these other running backs, maybe even who he mentioned, Ray Davis or.
Who do you think? B-Rob, Jadon Blue.
Yeah, I don't want to get one right now. We can get another quarterback. Do we? I'll take Dubs. You want to take Dubs? Take Dubs.
Yeah, I had him queued because we were just talking.
I'm watching you. I don't know how far down they are. That's why I wanted Dubs.
Yeah. These picks keep coming up so quick, and we're chatting, and I keep forgetting to kind of start engaging you a little earlier while we're on the pick. But we are about to come back up on 149.
5-5.
Right now we got a 1-4-5-2. Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, John Taylor, Tank Bigsby, Braylon Allen, JSN, J-Mo, Buka, Jerry Jeudy, Romeo Dobbs, Sam Laporta, Mark Andrews. So we're pretty much done at tight end. We probably need one more running back. We need 1 or 2 more quarterbacks, and then probably fill out wide receiver. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. I think three quarterbacks with Goff leading it.
I like it.
5 running backs.
We've got Sam Darnold. We've got Joe Flacco if we want to do that. We've got trying to look at our potential quarterbacks that we can shoot for here.
We can sneak a tight end too, and kind of gets.
We could just take like a falling quarterback here, like a Stroud, if he finds somehow makes it to us.
Love's gone, right? Yeah, Love's gone.
Yeah, Jordan Love's been gone for a minute. Obviously, I know we're both high on Bryce Young.
Let's take him. Let's take him.
Do you want Bryce Young or do you want the fallen C.J. Stroud?
Bryce Young.
Okay. Not going to fight you on that one because obviously we've
been talking about.
We're both big guys. We're both big Bryce Young guys.
So. Let's put him on. He belongs on the team. Welcome to the team, Bryce Young.
So Gamblestein said, of the 150, I did only one BBM. It was fun to me, and that's when Zay and Lamar went in the first two. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. We are back on the – wait, well, it just didn't take. Never mind. I was like, wait, we're not back on the clock yet.
Mo Ruiz is a big Bryce Young guy, too.
Okay, good, awesome. Well, and that's the thing is, they didn't cancel any of the Arenas drafts, so I would say that this guy who's drafted from the one, his roster probably doesn't look very much different than what Akil's look like. I mean, he's got 4 tight ends, 4 quarterbacks. He has 2 wide receivers. He just took Trey Benson.
Let's talk about his team after because he's putting all the good teams together. And there might be a little method behind that guy's madness.
There might be.
I'm keeping an eye on him.
I was gonna say it doesn't really look just totally different from Gilbert Arenas' draft. So I mean, maybe this one won't get thrown out. But so back to the Joe Mixon thing. Are you still taking Joe? Do you think that he's going to come back week 6, week 7, or there's been some reports that he could just really not play all season. Like there's a lot of worry in his injury. And I'll be just flat out honest, there's not been really anything positive lately.
I'm taking him on right now. I'm taking him on 6 and 7 running back build teams.
As a 6 or 7, okay.
Hero running back. If I have 7 running backs on the team, he's probably going to be one of them.
Okay, we are back on the clock here, Ray.
Back on the clock. We need a running back. I don't mind Rashad White. I don't mind
Jerome Ford.
I don't mind Jerome Ford, Rashad White.
Okay, you said Rashad first.
Rashad. It gives us the 2 Tampa Bay guys.
Yeah, I'm totally fine buying into that offense. Rashad's back. Looks like he's going to play week 1.
Rashad
should have the pass game role, so that gives us a little bit of upside in the passing game.
Everybody hates on Rashad. He'll have 2 20-point games this year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love him. I took him in some weekly winners simply because I knew he'd have a role early. So that was really why I don't have a ton in just regular best ball. I don't know, man. I just don't think he's all that good. But he serves the purpose, as mentioned. He's very good in the pass game. He's very good at pass pro. So, but there also was the whole thing with them splitting Bucky out more now. So he pretty much was a no-show in the playoff game last year, which they gave all of the work to Bucky. Like, I don't even know how many times Rashad took the field in that game. So, but again, that was different circumstances. It was a playoff game. We are back up on the clock here in 2 picks, Ray. We have a 2-5-5-2.
I want to grab Donald on this team.
Darnold. We can go ahead and grab him and be done.
You like it?
Yeah. JSN. I mentioned that was something that we would probably be doing. So might as well take him here. There's not a lot of quarterbacks left too. So the Dub Only Club. I like that. The Dubs Only Club FF. Sup, boys? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, Mo says he loves it. Yeah, Bryce Young, I'm sure that's what that one's about. Yeah, we love it too. We love Bryce Young. And, we saw JT Sanders, another big target of ours, I'm sure. But looks like he is the tight end 1, even with Trimble looking like he's going to start the season off the pup and be active. It's still JT Sanders' season, so very happy to see that.
Let's try. We're going to try getting him on this team, right? Is the plan?
We can. We have 3 picks left. So we have 3 picks left. We probably can be done at running back. I think we could tack on. We don't have to. We do not. We simply do not have to. We don't have to take. We could literally just.
We can
run this out with all wide receivers. We could do a 3-5-8-2 here.
What do you think of Chris Rodriguez?
Is he still here? No, he's already gone.
Is he gone?
Yep, somebody done scooped him.
What's his ADP now?
It couldn't have been too awful.
Out.
Well, I think with the whole coach speak that he got, and the beat writer said that he feels like he went 162.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
It's just gonna be Eckler. No one even I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, I know it. We can take Jalen Coker here as he is. But we could also probably push him again because he's been falling with the injury. We do have Bryce though. You like any of these other wide receivers through this range here? In this range, Pat Bryant, Slayton.
I'm a Quentin Johnson truther.
Okay. I've been buying more since he was cleared as well, so I was buying.
Cleared in the dip he's on. It's
yeah. I don't mind taking him. He should have a role. I like that. Oh, shock trauma. Good to see. We'll see you in week 17. Yeah, absolutely. That is the ultimate hope here as we get a nice sweat. Get to that week 17. Who Haynes? He's about 170. Yeah, that's generally what he's been going. Now, like I said, he's moved up. Chris Rodriguez.
Yeah. What do you think over there? You like the build guy? You like Eckler? What's?
I'm taking a lot. I want Eckler right now, but he's moved up a lot. Now he's getting into the 120s, 130s, so he's getting a little bit pricey. Where you've been able to get him in the 150s, 160s all pretty much the whole drafting season. Obviously, I did take a lot of Bill before he kind of got the humongous rise. So I did get a little bit of him. Chris Rodriguez, I've been taking a little bit lately because he was not moving at the moment. But now that he is, I probably won't have too often much. But we are here on the clock. Ray, you think we go for another one?
We have room to take a shot and take. Is Coca still there?
Yeah, he's here.
We can take him. We have receivers to get us through the first couple of weeks.
Yeah, we have no issues with that. And obviously I'm a big fan of Coker. I know you are too. So
you said his name.
That's it, man. He's there, and we got him, cheaper than we were gonna get him on the last pick too. So that's always fun. Now that he's everybody thinks that he's completely dead because he's only going to miss probably 4 or 5 weeks. But we're not worried about the early weeks. We're worried about week 17, kind of like Shock Trauma said there. And he is a week 17 play now for sure. But he was always a week 17 play because a lot of people didn't think that he was even going to make the team. So
I was hearing that in the beginning. He was pretty good last year. I'm sure if he doesn't make that team, he's going to be somewhere.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So we are coming up here on our final pick. Are you good with the running backs? We do have Gibbs, Taylor, we got Tank, Braylon,
running backs. Who's there for running backs?
We don't have to take a running back. There's really not anybody I just absolutely love. Rashad Smith, Taj Brooks.
My 2 favorite wide receivers to take around 17.
Which
Westbrook Hakeem, Josh Dotson, and Tyquan Thornton.
We could do Thornton. You want to do Tyquan?
Want to try it and see what happens?
I know you and I have talked about Tyquan. I know that you've been taking him, and I want to do that now because I have taken him a couple times, I think he's a very interesting play, especially as early as week 1, without Rashee Rice. Oh no, Molo took him right before. What in the world?
Are we up?
Yeah, we are. Who do you like other than that? You like KLS?
We're your pick. We're running out of time.
Let's do Turpin.
Turpin?
Interesting.
Turpin it is.
I think Turpin is a little interesting. Can be a home run hitter.
Tyquan, somebody's been.
I can't believe that somebody is either watching the stream or.
Is that the guy that has the Mahomes team with the 4 quarterbacks?
No, he just has a regular 2-7-7-2 there. I guess he just likes Tyquan too because he has a pretty regular team.
I haven't seen him taken besides me taking him. I got a couple close contests that had
Reza
that had Tyquan Thornton on.
Yeah,
like one of the first puppies and like the the pre-draft when that was going on.
Right.
These guys all showed up. My doubt leagues in here, the CDL guys. We had our league corruption draft on Friday night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He says, "Where's Nacho?" Yeah, I was about to say we hadn't even got the special Nacho.
Well, I'm gonna get a cameo before we leave. No one actually get to see him yet. Before we leave, I'm gonna run outside and get him.
That's what everybody keeps saying. Like, where's Nacho? Where's Nacho? The people want Nacho. It's turpentine.
Nacho's everybody's dog. He just
He is it. He is it. Everybody's dog. Let me see here. Let's go. Let me refresh that thing. Let me give me a minute. Did you say you wanted to switch shirts halfway through?
Yeah, I got to throw on my friend Vinny's.
Why don't you do that real quick? Yeah.
Give me 1 minute.
League corruption. Good to see you guys. We got the whole crew in here. Appreciate you guys dropping in. I know Kenny. Where was you? Oh, got the other. Okay. What's this one?
Yeah, Bill Murph. I drew on all my wearing the shirts for the fantasy leagues.
Okay. Explain this one. Tell the people what this one's.
My friend Vinny Letizia's league, the Donald Capasso league. This
nice.
has been going on for about a little less than ours, probably about 30 years.
30 years.
So,
jeez. So what about the other one? How long had it been going on?
Better than that. I'll do a wardrobe change.
I was gonna say, Kenny, yeah. As long as you Ray, you want to draft one more, man? Are you good with that?
I was planning on the long haul night. This is the last one showing. Let's ship
it, man. Let's draft one more BBM on the stream for the boys with the boys. This one's going to be the shipper, since hopefully that one doesn't get thrown out, and that one will be the shipper. But if it does, then we'll have this one. Kenny, I think it was Kenny that said you're going to draft another BBM. Hey, if you want to get in, yeah, I'm about to count it down. We're going to do another BBM 6 here while we got Ray on the stream, my last stream. So let's do this thing, man. Let's do this thing. 5, 4, get a drink. 3, 2, 1, and we're going in. We need 7. So hey, anybody in the chat, all you guys, come in here, draft with us, snap our Taquan Thorntons, and
empty your pockets, Mo Ruiz.
Let's go.
Bill Murph, I know you got $10, $20 in that.
Hey, 25 to win $2 million. Come on, it seems like a pretty nice deal. It's not a bad deal at all.
The cats are locked up, Terry.
Where's the cats? The cats are locked up. How many cats you got, Ray?
I got 2 cats.
They're cats?
Not my cats, and my daughter's cats that just live.
Okay. Oh, you're the grandpa shepherder of the cats.
I didn't want cats, but I got cats.
I hear you. I see Kenny the Jet is in here. That's cool. Good to see you, Kenny. Let's see if there's anybody else. Did he get with us? Yeah, it looks like it. I'm pretty sure that's Kenny.
Kenny the Jet.
Kenny's at the 1.8. We are at the turn. So we've got the 11. We're not at the full turn, but we are at the 11 hole. Let's see. Let's do it. Good to see you, Kenny. Yep. Nice. What one is it? Billy says, well, who does Ray think he is?
You missed the boat, Murph.
So we are in the 11 again. Let's see here. Don't know this dude. Don't know. Well, Sports Connection, I'm pretty sure I've seen that name before. I don't know anybody else. I think we might have a pretty good room here, Ray. I think we might have a pretty good room. So, Ray, who are you liking back in this? We had kind of an earlier. We had pick 5, and we took Jameer.
Different.
This will be a little bit of a different build here. So, what are you liking? What you guys are you typically taking here on this back half?
I like taking, if we want to go running back strong again, I like taking 2 of the second round running backs, like a Henry and a Chase Brown.
Okay.
Henry and an A-Chain, or an A-Chain Chase Brown, Jonathan Taylor, like somewhere in that mix. Get 2 of them second round running backs back to back.
Yep.
I've been trying to get, if I get that 11 or 12, I've been trying to get like Nico Collins and try getting like Amron, like one of them hot combos, but it's almost impossible because you get sniped by him every time.
Oh yeah. I know. Honestly, Amon-Ra has been falling a lot to that 12, 13, 14 spot. I've gotten quite a few times that past 11 where his ADP's been falling. A lot of people are kind of out on Amon-Ra this year. I find it quite interesting. It's he's just been an absolute producer. 271, 258. Like he's back-to-back seasons. He kind of reminds me of like the Mike Evans. Like what you're going to get pretty much every year, and people just, although Mike Evans goes a little bit later, but I like Amon-Ra. I like Amon-Ra again this year. Derrick Henry goes, Neighbors goes. So Amon-Ra is here if we want to do that, or we could take a running back. What do you think, Ray?
You like the 2 running backs, the 2 second-round running back idea?
Which one, Chase Brown?
Chase Brown or Genty, and then come back and grab the other one?
Yeah, I'm definitely fine with that because I'm obviously big in on Genty as well. Really like Genty this year, and he, if they do get him passing work, along with obviously being the workhorse running back in this offense, which I think is going to be better this year. I think it's going to be wheels up for Genty, man. That last preseason game there where he showed a little bit more, I was very, very excited about that. But it kind of sucks because he was getting a major dip, and then all of a sudden, now he's not dipping as much anymore. So kind of hurt for that. But we are, let's see, we would do the Chase Brown.
Chase Brown, back to JT, just an odd comp. Chase Brown.
Yeah.
I
like Chase Brown. I like Chase Brown a lot.
Not a lot of Genty Chase Brown teams out there.
Probably not because Chase Brown has been moving up, but I don't think I've taken him this early yet.
And if they are up there, they're back when Chase Brown was in about the 4th round, 3rd round. So there's a difference in the second. It's a little different, just a little different running back combo to do that. I don't know.
Who hangs? Yeah, I'm guessing you're talking about Genty there. He says he's Derrick Henry with a wiggle. I think he's got a little bit more, lateral shiftiness than Big Dog. But hey, Big Dog is a straight up train, and you can't really argue that fact. LBM says, "Are you drafting much sprint or marathon since they don't seem like they're going to fill?" I'm not. I'm actually drafting on drafters because their flagship is only like 70% full right now, and it's $20 $500K up top, and it's essentially the same contest as the marathon. So yeah, I don't see any reason to draft the marathons overlay. Instead, I'm going over to drafters and drafting that overlay. It's the same format, 20 rounds.
How much is the top price? What did you say?
$500K up top for that one. It's only like $100K up top on underdogs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they are. Last time I checked, they were like. We'll take a quick look where it's at right now. And I can, which we're streaming this, so I can share this tab. Here's the $20. It's 107,000 right now to 140,000. So there is quite a bit of overlay brewing on that one.
I've never even been on the Drafters website.
I'll say I like drafting on drafters more than I do on DK. I don't have a promo code. Who hangs? Go ahead and drop it, man. I will plug it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I don't really care about all that fun stuff. I will drop your code if anybody in the chat wants to get over there and get on. It's like 70. It's at 76 for 61%. Yeah, I get it. But if I'm going to draft it, I'm not just going to draft it for 100K. I'm going to try to put some volume in it and draft for 500K. So use code WHO, match up to $100. If any of you guys want to go and draft on drafters, catch some of that overlay. It's really good. I mean, obviously your odds of making cash go up exponentially as these guarantees don't fill. So smart money if you want to go over there and get in the drafter streets. That's what I've been doing. I'm not drafting any of the underdog ones. I haven't done any of them either.
And then
it's just not really.
I realized the other day the overlay on him. I said, "Oh, I don't even really know how to do this. To be honest with you, the sprint or the marathon."
It is, and that's the other thing. We are back here on the clock. You like Evans, Kittle, Cook, Ted?
I like Kittle and James Cook.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Kittle because that was first, and he's obviously been flying off the board, and he's one of my favorite targets. So we'll go ahead and take George Kittle here. Surprised the guy took Hampton over Kyron. I feel like it's not even close. I don't know, man. I don't know. I get it. Yeah, I should be Kyron over Hampton, but there's something about that Chargers offense being run first, heavily run with Greg Roman offense. We are back on the clock here. Do you like any of these wide? Do you like Garrett Wilson? Do you like Devontae?
I don't mind Garrett. I don't mind Terry McLaurin.
You want to do Garrett or Terry?
Yeah, Garrett.
Garrett. Okay.
Garrett.
Don't mind it. I like Garrett Wilson a lot as well. So we started out our first 4 picks with 2 running backs: Ashton Jeanty, Chase Brown, wide receiver Garrett Wilson, and tight end George Kittle. Let's get over to the board. Check. Please let's see. Is anybody being weird? No. Not so far. Thank goodness. I see what you're talking about, Kenny, here with him taking Hampton. I mean, there's still talks that, I know, Najee has been cleared to play. It looks like he is going to play on Friday from what the reports were today. He was on the injury report, but he was listed as a full participant. I'm not just sure how much of a role he gets right off the bat. I mean, we got to see the guy actually play in a football game before we can jump to any conclusions. But, yeah, I mean, this could be where Hampton gets 70% of the snap share and Najee comes in for a couple series, or even whatever other running back they're wanting to Sean Haskins or whoever it may be. I don't know, man. I'm not just totally sure what that's going to be like right now. I think the Friday's Chargers throw a lot. They could.
We got a Quentin Johnston shout out in the chat too.
Yep. QJ. Get that QJ first touchdown bet in. Be a long ball. But let's see here. We're still rolling. We will be coming up again at 59 and 62. At least everybody's kind of staying in line on this draft. We are drafting our second.
When we get off, can you send me a screenshot of that other guy's draft?
Yeah.
I was watching what he was doing. I won't put it on X or nothing, but I was watching what he was doing, how he was filling out Philadelphia, Kansas City, Buffalo.
Concentrating on some teams.
Yeah, I want to see if he pulled off all 5 teams with something. I want to see. I want to see how he ended up.
Yeah, sure.
I think there was a little method behind that guy's madness.
It could be.
Or he was just bored. He might have been doing this for a while and said, "Let me just do this." The Gilbert Arenas drafts, he was taking 5 quarterbacks and 5 tight ends.
Oh, I know, man.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like what that guy was doing. That guy kind of was taking guys to go with him.
I got a feeling he just straight up autoed all those. Like, I don't know. Because all of them were kind of similar, but they were just different quarterbacks, different tight ends. But he was literally just taking premium quarterback, premium tight end, and then essentially taking like Derrick Henry and I don't know. I think a part of me says that he just autoed all of those. We are on the clock here, Ray. Let's see here. DJ Moore, Waddle, Kamara, Flowers, Harvey, Joe Burrow, Rashee Rice, Matthew Golden, Tony Pollard.
Up top, DJ Mosley. You want to take DJ Moore? He's been.
I'm fine with that.
Fine with DJ Moore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's been sliding, man. He's been sliding.
He's been getting a good little value on him lately.
Yeah, I agree. We are back up again. Do you like Zay Flowers? Do you like Golden? I like both of those guys.
You pick
Samuel.
Zay Flowers.
Okay.
We got a
little. I don't have a lot of Zay Flowers. Usually, I typically only try to take him whenever I have Lamar.
I take a lot of Bateman.
Yeah, I do have quite a bit of Bateman too. So. And who says he did all that was confirmed? Yeah, I figured so, man.
I tried to add him when he was doing it, and I was like, "Hey, man, good draft. I support it," just to kind of see if I would get a response.
Yeah, nothing.
No.
I think Underdog might have had a little bit of a ploy in that, and I'm sure that Underdog probably gave him some site credit to get that thing pumping, but we know how that stuff goes. So.
Yeah, Adam. It was a good one too. He posted something. I was on it quick, and there was only 2 comments. Like, shoot, this guy might actually see this.
Right, yeah.
Trey posted by Gilbert Arenas. I was telling him I liked his drafts.
That's hilarious. Yeah, man, there was like Twitter was on fire those couple of days. You had everybody saying these better all be thrown out. Yeah. I have no idea how these didn't get thrown out either. Well, I can tell you, one thing is he is and I'm not going to say that this is a conspiracy of collusion on the site platform, whatever you want to call it, but he is an affiliate partner of Underdog. He has a show for them, and I think they believe that him getting in the streets was a good thing, obviously, to get some more marketing out there, some more advertising. I've seen worse drafts. I will say that I've seen worse drafts that have not been thrown out, and I don't know how they. They said that they manually look over every single draft. They said they manually look over every draft. He's in prison right now, is he? Because of all the gambling stuff he got caught doing? Yeah. It's a good point. So it's probably not a good place to be.
All right, off the Gilbert Arenas.
All right, yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic.
Let's move on.
We are coming back up.
Going on here, show. We got Zay Flowers, we got DJ Moore.
We got a 0-2-3-1 here so far. We took Ashton Jeanty, Chase Brown with our early picks, Garrett Wilson, DJ Moore, Zay Flowers, and George Kittle. We are coming back up at pick 83 here.
I know who I want to take. I don't want to say
who is it. Okay, well, I'm fine with that. Don't tip our hand.
We can't tip my game yet. I got a good one for us. I think he's still there. Is that the top?
David Monty?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not David Monty. Is he the top guy?
Yeah, he is the top.
Oh, shit. We're up. Is Laporta there?
No.
Laporta's gone. That was my plan.
Tyler Warren, TJ Hawk.
Your pick. Do you want to take Hawk? Do you want to take...
I'm going to take Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren, all right.
It locks down tight end for us.
I saw Laporta was there. I don't know what I was looking at, though.
Yeah, we kind of got – so we are back here on the clock here, Ray. Do you like any of these?
I don't mind Khalil Shakir.
Okay.
You like him?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
He's back practicing already.
Yeah, he is. He's back.
They signed him to a big contract, too. They signed Gabe Davis today.
They did. I saw that. Yeah,
Is that true? It was true, right?
Kenny said he took Laporta, so yeah, that was
my pan. That was my pan, Kenny.
Yeah, I thought you were going Monty the whole time. I was like, oh, okay, he's wanting David Monty. Figured we were continuing with the Detroit thing. And
big Monty guy.
Okay, yeah, which I knew we talked about Gibbs, last draft. So
I like Laporta and Kittle. In my opinion, I might get made fun of for this, but I feel like them two can be top 2 tight ends. It's not like out of the realm of possibilities, Kittle or Laporta.
No, I agree.
Laporta was top 3 2 years ago his rookie year.
Yeah, he was.
He was the Brock Bowers before it was cool to be Brock Bowers last year.
He started the whole elite tight end movement. It was directly tied to him. So, yeah, I fully agree with that. And, yeah, I mean, he still had some really good games last year, more towards the end of the year when it really mattered. He just kind of was some no-shows during the regular season. But, whenever you got Jahmyr Gibbs, Monty, Amon-Ra, J-Mo, that's a lot of mouths.
The McCarrick guy went in the 7th round.
Who? Oh, Krosky.
Krosky Mara went 7th round.
Really? Where's he at?
He's right there, right next to Judy.
Oh, okay. Yep. Huh. He's flying up the board still, and people are just still taking him.
How's Kenny the Jet doing over there? Who's he got? I know he took Laporta. What's he up to?
Nico, London, Kyron, Macmillan, excuse me, Brees Hall, Pacheco, Laporta, and Caleb.
You're doing good over there, Kenny.
Yeah, it's a good roster. We are coming back up. My chair keeps messing with me.
Who's your guy in the Jacksonville situation?
Tank. I like Tank.
I like Tank too.
I'd say probably need to grab a wide receiver here, maybe.
Wide receiver, quarterback.
Could get Fields.
Fields. That's what I was going to say. I was going to just ask if he was there. Fields. So.
I mean, we got Garrett, so makes a lot of sense.
Fields.
Fields it is. Never mind. He goes to Kenny. Kenny, brother.
What's going on here? Who can we
Pittman, Rashid, Christian Kirk, Rashad. We've already got Flowers though.
Where's Tank Bigsby? How far down is he? We don't got much time. Right there. Want to take him again?
Let's go for it.
Let's see.
We can take a wide receiver on this back pick here.
I got to take the receiver on the way back.
Kenny, if you don't quit sniping our guys. Shaheed, Christian Kirk, Marvin Mims, Keenan Allen, what do you think?
I don't mind Mims. I don't mind Shaheed. I don't have much of Shaheed. I wish I had a little more.
Let's take it then. Let's take some Shaheed because I've got quite a bit. So.
I had a lot of Shaheed last year, even on all the teams I advanced.
And he got
how you do it. I was like, he was one of the first. He was one of the guys that got me through one of the first 4 weeks. I don't even know if I've been there without him.
Yeah, I like Shaheed. I think the Saints offense hopefully is going to be somewhat average. And if they are at least average, I think they'll be just fine. But yeah, I mean, really the offense is going to run around Kamara, Olave, Shaheed, maybe a little Juwan Johnson.
I was talking to Mo Ruiz. He's in this chat right here, right?
Yeah.
And we were going over the lines for the week. I haven't even looked at him, heard him, nothing. I said, read them off to me. I'm not trying to make a hot take, but he read off the New Orleans Arizona game. I said New Orleans might be able to win this game. I wouldn't be like completely shocked.
No, I wouldn't either.
And then
I don't really think Arizona's all that good either. I mean,
we that's what he said. We started talking about it, and I was like, even in the best ball, I'm like, Marvin Harrison's going against a couple guys maybe he shouldn't be going ahead against, and Kyler Murray, he doesn't play the best ball. I'm like, Kyler Murray's going ahead of Goff, Purdy, Fields, all these guys. I said it's just
right.
They're very, very expensive on the underdog.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I've taken a lot of the Saints. I was taking a lot with the Shuck stacks, kind of taking the Juwan, Shuck. Back then it was, I took a lot of Juwan but now Spencer Rattler is starting. I don't know how long he'll start for. It's going to be kind of one of those situations, I think, like it's an Indy where I know it's DJ that's starting, but could we see AR start after like week 4 or 5? Absolutely. I think the same thing could happen in New Orleans. I don't know. I don't know which quarterback gives the Saints a better chance to win, to be flat out honest.
Maybe they'll just get Jameis Winston. Gamblestein's getting on me. He's talking about what we were talking about earlier, my Northeast accent. He thinks I'm
like the Patriots fan?
I'm a born and raised Cincinnati Bengal fan, Gamblestein.
Bengal.
In Tom Brady country, from Johnston, Rhode Island.
Yeah. I was going to say, you are from the area, but you're definitely not a Patriots fan.
Not a Patriot fan. Gillette's about 45 minutes from my house.
I was going to say, do you go watch the Patriots when they play the?
I'm not a big going to a football game guy.
Oh, okay.
I love going to hockey. Love going to basketball games.
Awesome.
Like going to WWF. Maybe a Red Sox game. I got a lot of fantasy football to check on.
Do you like Justin Herbert here before?
I got a lot going on. I like sitting here with Nacho and watching the Red Zone. Scott Hansen.
I hear you. Hey, I'm totally with you. I haven't been to a football game, so I've been to college football games. We are back up on the clock here. We did take Herbert there as a faller.
I don't mind him.
Who?
No, we took Herbert. I don't mind him.
Yeah. I figured we just needed to.
I'm just sitting here talking. I don't mind Kyle Pitts. I don't mind Stroud. I don't mind Ray Davis. I don't mind going back to Romeo Doubs. Are we up?
Yeah, I was going to cycle back to Pitts, but I realized we already had 2 tight ends and two studs tight ends at that. So went ahead and just plugged us with Stroud there.
I'm very protective of the fact I'm from Northeast Gamblestein. I'm a Bengals fan.
Very protective, huh?
Very protective of that. I was telling
Yeah.
Sean the whole story before.
Yep, he sure did. Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Like, I'm a Cowboys fan. I've been a Cowboys fan since '94. I was born in '87, and one of my first Super Bowl parties that I ever attended was a buddy down the road. They were all Cowboys fans, and he was my best bud at the time. So I became a Cowboys fan, and that's just. I'm not a diehard though. Like I'm not. I'm a who my favorite player, who my favorite team is whoever's scoring me the most fantasy points that day. That's what kind of fan I am.
Gamblestein's roasting me over here. Somebody I know now on here.
You live in Johnston, eh? You live in Cranston. Oh, so y'all live close to each other?
It's the next town over. It's somebody I know with a fake name.
See, is he messing with you?
Yeah.
Is he catfishing you right now?
Now I think I'm getting catfished.
Getting catfished on the on the stream, right?
The last football game I went to, you know what one it was? It was the Ronnie Brown Patriot game.
Really?
The Wildcat game.
Oh wow. That was a long time
ago. That was probably like 10, 12 years ago. I go to Gillette.
Wow.
I don't mind going to the stadium. They have a mall there. They got the movie cinema.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you just go to hang out there and do all the other amenities.
Yeah, just go out there and hang out.
That's not bad though. That's not bad. I mean, shoot, you were there, I guess, right when all the Tom Brady stuff was going down, right?
Yeah, man. Definitely.
So yeah, you got to be around it. I mean, obviously not going to the games, but you were there.
I was there. My daughter stuck by me, stayed a Bengals fan.
Hey, that's loyalty right there, man.
Now it's cool to be a Joe Burrow fan.
Yeah, hey, I'm an LSU guy, so I've always been a Joe Burrow fan, so you ain't got to tell me nothing.
Cool to be a Bengals fan.
Yes, sir. I might even be a Bengals fan now too, just because of Joe. But who you liking here, Ray? We are coming back up.
I don't mind. I don't mind Dubs.
Okay.
I don't mind. Kyle Pitts is still sitting there. I know we got 2 tight ends, and you hate to hear the third one, but
yeah, I was thinking of maybe Najee or Romeo.
I don't mind Najee.
Yeah, I've been trying to take as much Najee as I can get right now.
You know when I knew Najee was all right? He put a picture on X, and he had like his eye like this, like a pirate, right? Everyone's like, oh, his eye's squinty, he can't even open it. I'm like, you think this guy would be dumb enough to put a picture up if he couldn't see right now?
If he couldn't see it all.
So,
yeah, I mean, you like Dobbs? Are we good with Dobbs here?
Yeah, I'm good with Dobbs.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of silly that he's still kind of going where he's going right now. He's really hasn't moved a ton. Like, I think at worst case is he's not fully in a role, and that could change by like week 5 after he gets in game, gets a few games in, and I just think that he could be tremendous value right now. Says he knows of you. Oh.
Yeah, I'm scrolling up now to see what Gamblestein put up to over here.
Knows of the Ray. He knows of Mr. Ray Zanny.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's go to the board.
What do we got going on here, Sean?
We are about to be picking at 179, 182. We are on the other side of the board, however. There goes Torrey Horton. See Chubb. Are you in on Nick Chubb this year?
I am not really.
Not really.
Not really. I don't know. I don't know what to think over there. I had some Mixon, and then I had some Woody Mox, and all this Damian Pierce chat has got you sitting around.
I am going to say I have been taking some Damian Pierce with round 18 lately.
There goes Chris Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez is starting to go earlier. Yeah, where he went 170. Yep. Huhane said earlier that it was about 170 is where he's going, and that's exactly where he is going. Bill Shipley goes. Chubb's poot. Yeah, I mean, man. He looked a little bit better towards the end of the preseason there. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to see it the full game. Him getting the full load. I got to see it.
If I'm wrong on Chubb, I'll make up for it in DFS.
That's kind of my. That's like, if Chubb is the guy that beats me this year, so be it. I'm not. It will not. It will not hurt my feelings a single bit. We are back up here. 2-4-6-2 is what we got.
Do we want another quarter? What do we got for running backs? 4?
Yeah, we've got a pretty good style of running backs here.
What about Rico Dodwell? You like Rico? You like?
You know I'm a big Rico fan.
Let's take him. I thought I said it and then I remembered.
You know I'm a big Daddle guy. I've got lots of Rico Daddle. Have you been taking any Ayo Manor here since he was listed as starting alongside Calvin Ridley today and Tyler Lockett?
He's another one I think I just missed the boat on. I haven't.
You want to take him here?
Let's take him. Get him on one.
I mean, there's really just not a lot down here. We don't need a tight end. I like Troy Franklin. Been taking a little bit more of him, but I did want to get a little bit more of Elick here because he's looked good. I mean, I've seen some of his tape. He's a slippery guy. He's kind of a big body guy, so could be a nice red zone target. Let's see here.
It might be Rashad Bateman. Gamble Steve.
Could be. Oh,
he's my highest owned guy. He's
who is your Ray? Who is your highest owned player? Rashad.
He might be
in BBM.
I'd have to check. I'll get back to you on it. It might be Rashad though.
Okay. Well, who's your okay? I was gonna say who's your top owned quarterback in BBM? I think that's always an interesting one to see.
Bryce, Donald, Goff, or Burrow.
Okay.
It's one of them guys. Mahomes is not too far after.
Yeah, I figured it would be either Bryce or Goff because I know I've seen Burrow also, which obviously you're 45% golden, huh? That's pretty healthy. And you max. I hope that you hit on that because I've been taking a lot of golden lately as well. Let's see. Gesicki goes.
Gamblestein, you max BMN?
Yeah, that's what he said.
This is someone busting chops.
I've seen Gamblestein on Twitter. I know he's I don't know if he knows you more than you think he does or.
I didn't know anybody in Rhode Island played Underdog besides me, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's such a small state, right? I mean,
I tell people about it. I'm like that person, you know, that meme when the guy's talking to the girl and she doesn't care what
nobody has any idea.
Yeah, that's what I sound like telling about my fast puppy win. It was cool. It was cool for like a month.
They're like, so you're playing, what is it, fantasy football?
Yeah, and I'm like, I won this thing called the puppy, and it was like a ton of money, and I had T. Higgins, and he scored 4 touchdowns. You don't give a shit what I say.
That's hilarious. That's great. We are coming back up here. These are our 2 final picks. This is what are we looking? Are we looking at a 3 quarterback situation here? We could take Daniel Jones since we've got Warren. We could take the upside on Dart since there's been a lot of rumors that he could possibly start really sooner than later. What do you think here?
I don't mind going to 3 quarterbacks. I don't mind Sam Darnold again. We'll run out of time.
Nope, don't mind Darnold. I mean, obviously the job's secure.
I don't mind Donald. I don't mind taking another.
He's kind of got some sneaky rush upside too.
Let's take him. I'm a Donald guy.
At 203, I mean that's kind of silly. I'm gonna assume we probably go wide receiver here. I think everything else looks pretty good for us. We could do KLS since we've got Justin Herbert. Could do Jalen Noel. Who do you like more?
Is Quentin Johnston's going, right? Obviously.
Yeah, he was already gone.
Yeah, he's way gone.
I think it's gonna time us out.
I like Noel. We have Stroud, right?
Yeah, and we didn't have. That's why I really wanted to go with that, because we didn't have another Houston piece, and Noel projects to be a good slot. Christian Kirk doesn't work out for whatever reason, or if he just finds his way on the field by pure talent, which could happen too. I think we probably need to have at least one Stroud piece, since didn't exactly want to have a naked Stroud in this team to be preferred.
We have one more pick. We're done, right?
We are done. We are done here.
Right?
Yep. Yeah, we are done. So let's go look over our two teams here, man. And let's chat about them for a minute.
That's what I was looking forward to doing. I didn't want to leave yet. I wanted to see the teams.
We'll chat for a few minutes. We'll look at Kenny's too. Gamer Scene says
I'll bring Nacho up in a little while too. Everybody can see him.
Yeah, I was gonna say after we recap these teams real quick, and that gets a couple grades from you. Okay, so I knew you were from Rhode Island. Full disclosure, I only discovered you like last month off another stream. Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm on there. I'm on X Gamblestein. I think RAZ3333.
that's right. Yep, that's the right. Yeah, I've also put it down in the comments too, so you can find it down on the YouTube. Put his handle there as well. So yeah, actually that was draft number 550 and 551 for me, Ray. How many were you only focused on BBM? Did you do other comments?
I closed BBM. Honestly, I'm probably around like 700.
700. Okay.
700, 600.
That's
I only did 271 last year.
271 last year?
271 I did.
Huh.
Ran with the 70% advance rate.
That's insane, man.
I did 271, Sean. I think 162 of them advanced. 271 and 162 advanced. I'm sorry.
Wow, that's great, man. That's tough to do.
Hopefully it happens again.
That's tough to do.
That'd be cool. It's about doing it again. That's ancient history.
I was gonna say, if you could do that again this year, then that'd be something that might need to be studied a little bit on your method of madness there, because that's healthy, man. 70% advance rate out of that many teams. That's about what I think I did like 340 last year, and I pretty much doubled what I did last year too. So I was trying to see what would build. We had them 3582. I was trying to name this thing.
The good thing is they gave me the fast money in 2025, so that's next year's taxes. I need a little write-off.
There you go. There you go. You had to get the tax implications. That's always a good call. Let's. I hate that this gives me the error every freaking time I wanted to. I'm gonna name this one too. So we did 3582 on both. That's awesome. Didn't even realize it. Let's see, episode 30 in the drive with Rays. This is also 368. Wait, is it 368? 3582. 3582. Is that right?
Very organized, Sean. I like that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really ever, I'd never name my stuff. It's only been whenever I've done a show, just because I want to make sure that I name these things. That way I can remember, for one, who the guest was, and two, remember what episode it was. So it'd be pretty cool if, we did have a cool sweat, and then we could come back on, run through, just run through the stream, obviously talk about the way we got on players, and obviously just be able to sweat the stream. So Darcy Devs in what's going on?
I like that. I plan on being back in back on around January time and talk over this team.
Oh yeah, we're absolutely going to do that. Darcy Devs, do they just deposit the money into $200K into your account? I always wondered how
they sent me a form I had to fill out. And then I think the contest ended like December 21st.
Yeah.
And the money didn't get dispersed until like January 5th. It was like a 10-day wait.
Yeah, that was for everybody, right? Because they didn't pay out
until it wasn't just me, it was everybody.
Because they wanted to do the final stat correction, right? They wanted to manually, which that
was a long 10 days, man. Now that I don't think, I haven't thought about it in a while.
I guess I rubbed some people wrong over at Underdog about that whole thing, because DraftKings had already paid out, Drafters had already paid out within like 3 days. And yeah, I was just like, why is this taking so long? And I had mentioned something about that, and yeah, I got some backlash on that, but that's neither here nor there.
They might have needed it too to be counted for 2025, not 2024. You never know.
Maybe.
I don't want to be a conspiracy guy, but
no. So, Ray, here's our first draft. Again, we did both of these for 3-5-8-2 builds. This one we ended with Jared Goff, Bryce Young, Sam Darnold. At quarterback, running backs were Jahmyr Gibbs, John Taylor, Tank Bigsby, Braylon Allen, Rashad White. Wide receivers, JSN, J-Mo, Amika, Jerry Jeudy, Romeo Dobbs, Quentin Johnston, Jalen Coker, Cavonte Turpin, and then Sam Laporta, Mark Andrews. What do you think about this roster here? Give me a rating 1 to 10, Ray. What's your rating on this 3-5-8-2?
I like it. I might have liked us to have another tight end somewhere.
Yeah.
Just in case something happened. In hindsight's 2020, just in case, Mark Andrews doesn't come back being Mark Andrews, and Laporta only has his spike game 1 every 5 times. I would have liked to have somebody else maybe in the mix.
Fair. That's fair.
I like our receivers a lot. I think we had some play money to take Coker and Turbin.
Yeah.
I think even if them guys are zeros, we still have 6 guys that can get us to where we want to be.
True.
Running backs.
Running backs totally fine, in my opinion.
We in a world somewhere we might have number 1 and 2, 2 and 3 with them 2 guys. It can happen.
Right.
It's not out of the realm of possibilities.
No, and then of course if Tank does get the early down goal line roll in Jacksonville, that's a good spot. And then Braylon Allen, of course, what we've seen. And then you never know when Rashad White might give you a couple of usable weeks. So I think that's completely fine.
And then quarterbacks we got Goff with the connection with Detroit, and then Bryce Young and Sam Darnold, which is also a correlation.
I was going to say those 2 play week 17.
Week 17. Can you go to that guy's team that drafted all them quarterbacks?
Yeah, I want to say what's up, Nick Bocklage in the chat. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What was his name? He was in the one. So he did a 4-4-5-5. Lamar, Hurts, Burrow, Mahomes, all premium quarterbacks, all elite quarterbacks.
I just want to see if he pulled it off. So we got
Jalen.
Jalen,
Saquon, Monty, Benson, and Rico. And he took 2 Baltimore, 2 Giants, and Yoshi Voss.
Oh,
You called the Yoshi Voss thing there, right? And then
I said he was probably going to go for Yoshi Voss to go with Burrow.
And then, tax on Mike Gesicki too, with Kittle, likely, Goddard, and Dalton
together too.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about that. But
I was defending him for a second. He just could have did something different with them 2 giant wide receivers, and maybe he just had a team that.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm like, why the Giants and why those 2 guys?
Giants guys.
Two of the probably most meaningless. Yeah, 2 of the more meaningless wide receivers for that team.
Stepping back, I was defending them, thinking everything. So I was defending them.
And then now it's like,
if I go on this, and you got Yoshi Bob,
maybe not.
And that Tipson guy or whatever his name is from the Bengals, he's trying to get 2 with Burrow, 2 with Jamar, 2 with Mahomes. Like if he got rid of them 2 Giants guys, and all of a sudden that was Hollywood Brown and Tyquan Thornton, I'd be like, all right, maybe this guy's got a little madness going on here.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm like you. I don't think we can defend it anymore.
No, brother, but
good luck. Yeah. Let's go to the final draft we did here. Again, another 3-5-8-2. This one we'll go through ours, then we'll go through Kenny's, who was he was in the 6 or 7 hole there. 3-5-8-2, Justin Herbert, CJ Stroud, Sam Darnold, Genty, Chase Brown, Tank Bigsby, Najee, Rico. What was you about to say?
No, I was going to tell Dockside. No, I had to fill all that stuff off online.
Gotcha. Yes, I know they asked for income and stuff on the app. Yeah. If you have to claim taxes, you always have to fill out the form. But you only have to do that if you profit over 600, I believe, is whenever you hit the tax threshold. But that's profit. That's not just what you won. That's what you lost compared to what you won. So anyway, not a tax discussion here, but
not financial advice, guys.
Not financial advice, guys. So running backs was Genty, Chase Brown, Tank Bigsby, Najee Harris, Rico Dowdle. Wide receivers were Garrett Wilson, DJ Moore, Zay Flowers, Shakir Shaheed, Romeo Dobbs, Ayo Manor, Jalen Noel, and then George Kittle, Tyler Warren. I think I like this one better than our last one.
I do. I was going to say the same thing. I like this one better myself.
Yeah, I think this one turned out just a little bit better. I do love these builds, like either 3-5-8-2 or 2-5-8-3 or 2-6-7-3. I've done a lot of these in that variation where it's either 3 quarterback, 3 tight end, vice versa. But yeah. So what do you think about this one, Ray? Really like the quarterbacks again.
I like the quarterbacks. I said I like Donald. I like Stroud. I like Hebert. Obviously, I'm a Chase Brown guy.
Yeah.
He and Chase Brown, same thing as the last team. Them
the double anchor. Yeah.
That guys can be 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 1 and 3. It wouldn't surprise me.
Right.
Same thing with the Tank Bigsby. We talked about Najee Harris. I felt his eye was fine since he took that selfie, because he wouldn't have took that selfie if his eye was messed up.
Yeah.
Same thing with the receivers on the last team. Even if we get zeros out of the last 2 guys, these 6 can take us to where we want to go.
Yeah. I mean, we got some kind of floor plays here. I think Shakir is more of a floor play, but we should expect him to be on the field a lot. Shaheed is your upside guy. Dobbs is kind of a floor with a little bit of a ceiling play. Flowers, I think, could be an upside guy. DJ Moore obviously could have a really good year. Garrett, we're obviously going to be leaning on. So, yeah, I agree there. And then, of course, we got 2 stud tight ends here. Kind of the same thing you said on the last one. If I get like a George Kittle or a Sam Laporta or, one of those guys in the first few rounds or first 5-6 rounds, whatever it is, I'm typically not going 3 tight end. And I know you're kind of, standard on that and you do a lot of the 3 tight end builds. I do have a lot, but it's mainly whenever I've taken 3 late guys, like 3 guys past 110, 120.
My favorite tight end build of the year is just Kittle and Laporta.
Is it?
And that's my favorite one for where they go, how you get them, everything. It's just having them 2 guys.
Yeah, Gamblestein says, I don't like Najee, to be honest, but nice team. Yeah, I don't know. I think Najee is a lot better pick right now than he was pre-draft whenever he got, shot up the board to like the 70s and 80s when he signed with the Chargers. And then they drafted Hampton, and he fell back down to the 110, 120. And then all of a sudden the firework incident happens, and he's going in the 170s, 180s, 190s. And now we're 2 days from the season, might be left in the dust, but he could. But the thing is and something that's been brought up, that's what it is for me. It's more about the cost.
It's a value right now.
He is a extreme value. He can be a goal line back. He can be a grinder. And, if he would have never had this incident, he would probably still be going in the 110s. So
is that where he was going? Is that where he was going in the beginning? I wasn't even looking at Najee in the beginning. I didn't want no part of it.
I wasn't on him. No, I wasn't on him at all. I took him a little bit when he got to the 120s, 130s. I didn't take any whenever he had that big rise after he signed with the Chargers. I wasn't in at all. And then they drafted Hampton, and I started taking a little bit of the value there. But that's because I thought Hampton was overpriced, because I still think that there is more than a world where these 2 guys split the backfield. And that's what's stopped me from taking a lot of Hampton lately, where I was really taking a lot of him before he moved up in the 3rd round, because I was unsure with what was going to happen with Najee. But now I think that Najee is definitely the value. So that's kind of the play on that, and why, I think that he has some value there. But
I agree.
And I swear, I've been taking him every draft I can get him in now, and I probably won't stop until Thursday at 5:00 Central Time, where they stop all the contests. But
when's cutoff exactly? Like right
5? Yeah, it's like, I think 5:11 is I think whenever 5:11 p.m. Central Time.
5:11.
That is the cutoff. Yep, BBM is up to nearly 96%. Looks like Pup4 is at 77%. It might overlay a little bit. I can see that one maybe getting around the 90%.
They gained a lot of ground on that one in the last.
Yeah, well, I got a feeling there's probably a lot of the big guys put volume in there, probably just autoing it and just to get it in. But yeah, I don't see the sprint or the marathon.
Nobody wanted to donate $10 to that Scott Fishbowl.
Yeah,
That thing's been there since day one, and I've won it, and it's been sitting there.
Yeah,
you ever get one of them Scott Fishbowl things?
No, actually, I haven't because I have not played redraft or a managed football league in probably 5+ years. I mean, I've literally went straight to I only play best ball, and everybody's like, well, "What do you do during the season?" I play the battle royals, man. I play battle royals. I play DFS. On DraftKings. That's what I do during those. I don't want to mess with start sits. I don't want to mess with waiver wires. I guess you could call me lazy since I got to the point where I realized how easy it is to draft 500, 600, 700 best ball teams and not have to worry about all that stuff.
I agree.
So yeah, I have not played anything.
They're like, we don't have to do anything. I'm like, you do nothing. Once you draft your team, it's set it and forget. You do something.
Exactly.
You do nothing once the season starts. It's
right. And if like I had a league like you've got, like, the two that you've talked about with your shirts and whatnot that have been going on for 20, 30 years with those buds or something, yeah, I would probably still be in those. But I don't. Like I didn't have any buddies that are just diehard like I am. And I've only got a few good buds that still live kind of close to me. So even if we were to do one, it wouldn't even be fun because there wouldn't be we'd have to get everybody to come from multiple different places. And although I'd love to do it, it's just I don't have that anymore. So that was one of those things. I was back in the day in a couple leagues where buddies invited me into their leagues, and I played in a couple of those, like I said, 5-6 years ago. And then it got to the point where I was drafting so much best ball that they asked me to come back, and I was like, no, I think I'm just gonna cut it right here, because I didn't know half the league. They didn't know me. And so again, if you have that sentimental stuff, the guys that you played with forever, that would be good. That's something that I probably would definitely still be doing if that was the case, but it's not for me.
I complain about these guys all the time. I had 40 of them at my house Friday night. I wouldn't have it any other way. Don't tell me I said that though.
And so you run the darts league on Wednesday in your garage too, right?
Wednesday nights, the same knuckleheads all come over. I've known these guys. A couple showed up in here.
That's awesome.
I think everybody in the whole place know each other at least 20 years.
Yeah.
I said on a couple of other streams, my whole garage is a dot stadium.
Really?
Yeah, it started off as one dot board, and I said, well, let's start a league up. And now it's like 2.5 years later. I can't get rid of these guys on Wednesday night. I end up throwing them out by the end of the night.
See, yeah, that's amazing. Like I said, all my buds have moved off. They've moved to different states. So yeah, I envy. I mean, I envy that because I would love to have something like that I could have every week. Where you get the boys together. We used to do poker a lot because that was back whenever I was in my teens. Like poker blew up big, and I used to play a lot of poker. I still do play some. But used to play a lot, and all my buds, we all played together. So, like every night, if somebody was playing.
You're welcome at dot night whenever you want, Sean. Gamble Scheme is right down the street. You ever make it to Rhode Island, you'll come to dot night.
That's what I'm saying. I got to come throw some darts, man.
You're welcome whenever.
I've got to come throw some darts.
As Gamble Scheme, it's tough to get out of Rhode Island.
It sounds like it. Once you're there, you don't leave, right?
Yeah. Could have been a movie star if I could have got out of this.
Kenny said he just joined his first Dynasty League. Wish you luck. Good luck with that. I make fun of the Dynasty folks because it seems like they never want to, all you ever hear them talk about is you should be selling this player whenever they get a big rise, or you should be, dumping this player, whatever. I don't know. Something to me about trying to rebuild a roster for 3 years and not winning, anything just doesn't really sound all that great to me with the Dynasty League. But I've never been in one. Never been in a Dynasty League. Never really had the desire to start that journey because I think those are where the actual hardcore folks really are in those Dynasty Leagues. So they probably would eat me for lunch anyways. So I just stay in my best ball lane and draft best ball. But yeah, man, that is awesome though. It's cool that you guys still do that for so many years. It's awesome. That's great to hear. And I know you guys probably really enjoy it, obviously. But so is it nacho time, Ray?
Nacho time. Everybody wants to see him.
We got to see Nacho. Before we get this thing wrapped up, we got to see Nacho.
Give a big entrance before he comes. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Got to have the drum roll for Nacho. I said if we want to go look at it real quick here in a sec after we get the grand entrance here from Nacho. While he's doing that, yeah, that's what I will do, Kenny. While he's coming up, I'll pull your team up real quick.
Come on, okay. Up on the couch. Everybody see it. We got him, Sean. You just got to talk for a little bit, and I'll probably.
Nacho.
Yeah, let me get him over here.
Nacho is Ray's dog. He's a good boy. Look at him. Good boy, good boy.
Officer of the court, chief of security.
He is, yeah.
He don't bark at you, Sean. That's wild. I could probably let him out this whole show.
I was just about to say, I think he likes my streams. Maybe it's
the other place.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, mental, yeah.
Give that boy a bone.
That's
and
it.
you got the cats.
This is one of the cats right there. The cat. He
Yeah.
wants to be part of the cat. That's it.
The cat wants to get on the stream too.
Yeah,
jealous of the cameo of Nacho.
The funny thing is, we call the Dot Stadium. We call it the Jungle.
Oh yeah.
Well, welcome to the jungle.
Is that where Nacho stays? Is he stay inside?
No, he stays inside.
Yeah, I figured so.
This is his coach right here. I had to buy him this.
Oh, that's his spot.
Yeah, it's his spot right there. More time. He's right there. There's the cat.
Good to see you, Nacho.
The whole thing. He didn't bark at you, Sean.
I know. That's dogs generally like me, man. I have two of my own. I've got a Boston Terrier and I've got a lab, part German Shepherd. So dogs, for some reason, generally tend to like me, man. So I'm glad to see Nacho does too, because my good run of dogs enjoying the streams have been pretty good. I haven't had any issues with them.
He was going mental on one of the streams. He became famous for a minute.
I know, man. That was I watched that back, and that was fun. That was pretty funny. Nacho was not having it, man. He was just not having it that day. But Kenny wanted us to go run down his team real quick before we do run this thing out.
I could have left him out here the whole time.
Yeah.
My mother had a Boston Terrier, Sean. Right? His name, his first name was Bubba.
Bubba.
Yeah, my mother had no idea, and then I'm like, yeah, his middle name is going to be Johnson. His name was
Bubba Johnson.
My mother had no idea what was going on. You tell people, come here, Bubba Johnson.
That's hilarious because I did too. I had a Boston Terrier whenever I was probably 9, 10, 12 years old, and that's one big reason why I've got one now. But his name was Maximilian. We called him Max, but he was hard headed, and the one that I got now is a lot smarter than what I had back then. I've trained him, so he's actually had the work put into it. Back in that day, we didn't really train the Max, so poor dude just didn't really get any training, and we were probably pretty mean to him at that time. We were kids, but I love dogs. I've had, I guess, my German Shepherd half lab is going on 8. I think she just turned 8, and then my Boston Terrier I think just turned 3 or 4. So they've been here since I've had my kids, so they've kind of grown close to the kiddos too. So it's a good thing.
Family, man.
Oh yeah, they are. So Kenny the Jet. Let's look at his roster real quick here. 3-5-8-2, Fields, Goff. You got Goff in this one. Tua, Kyron, Breeze, Pacheco, KJ, and Ollie Gordon. Okay. Nico, London, McMillan, Luther Burden, T-Slaw, Pat Bryant, Malik Washington, Josh Reynolds, Laporta, and Taylor.
Kenny, you're a Malik Washington guy, not a Westbrook Ikine guy.
It's a good question.
Is Kenny still here?
Yeah, I think he's still here.
I've been an Ikine, Westbrook Ikine guy.
Yeah, I was pre-draft. I was taking a lot, especially whenever he says Malik all the way. I've been taking a lot Malik now and lately because the preseason, and from what we've seen, he was basically playing the Tyreek Hill role with Tyreek out. Now that all this stuff's going on with Tyreek Hill, he's not named a captain. Him and Tua are not on the best terms. It still seems like, I don't know, man. I think Malik could be a steal of this year. So I'm definitely drafting a lot of Malik now too, but I was drafting a lot of NWI and kind of quit because I heard he wasn't really playing that well in camp, and that was the hardest thing. So I kind of pivoted and started.
I'd like to see a Tariq trade right before the season, shake things up a little bit.
Try to avoid both. Yeah, I'm taking a lot more Waddle now too. Like, I think that Waddle could be the guy in Miami, and as long as he can stay healthy. Kenny said he should have went 3 tight ends. Let's see. Like, I like your running back room. You got Brees on a nice little ADP value there. Pacheco, I'm in on. Caleb could be a late season hammer. Ollie Gordon, really been taking a lot more of him. Don't mind your quarterback room here. Obviously, tacked on the 2 of there late.
Collins was one of them guys. I'm scared I didn't get to a lot of this at all.
I sure have been buying a lot over the last probably month and a half, 2 months. I
have barely none. It's one of the guys I'm very nervous about.
Yeah, I mean, he looks good. He looks good. He looks like he did whenever he, first got the starting job in KC. As long as he can stay healthy, man, he could be the workhorse, I think. I don't think Rashard Smith is going to take any snaps away from him. I think Rashard Smith right now is going to be used more as a split out type of guy. And Isaiah Pacheco played the actual only third down with Pat Mahomes in that preseason game. So if he becomes a 3 down back again, and as healthy, hopefully he's fully healthy, he could be a smash.
I like all 3 of the quarterbacks, Kenny.
I noticed you stacked up. Yeah, you stacked up a lot with the Jets here.
Tua's going down a lot. I like where he's going now, not where he was before. Now
Right.
He's like under Bryce Young. He might even be under Cam Ward now. So,
Yeah, that's true. Obviously, like Kyron. So yeah, I really like your running back room.
I'm a Kyron guy.
I think this is really solid. You didn't overlap any bye weeks either, so that's really smart. All your running backs should be more than live. Obviously, Ollie Gordon could become something. Nico, London, McMillan. Obviously, I love all 3 of those guys. Then you can kind of see that you started taking running backs, and then you kind of had to try to catch back up at wide receiver.
Just gonna hit 2 out of them guys showing circling right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't really know how Burden's gonna, his outlook. He might need an injury to become relevant to actually be a fantasy producer, and this also may be the same case with T-Slaw. I mean, we don't know. I know they shipped off Tim Patrick, but I don't see him playing over Amonra, and I don't see him playing over J-Mo. So. Yeah, he might play in some 3 wide receiver sets. I could definitely see that. Tim Patrick did it last year, caught some touchdowns. So he might give you a spike week or 2, which is really all you need, but his price did come up. Pat Bryant, obviously, with the Vele trade, there's been a lot of talk about him. He's been getting a lot of rave. So, yeah, I totally understand that pick. Malik and Reynolds. Yeah, Reynolds, I think, is the biggest question mark, but he's, essentially your last pick. So, doesn't really matter too awful much there. Laporta and Mason Taylor. Obviously, you get the vet tight end with the rookie. I do think Mason Taylor probably has a pretty good year.
And he's got a different Goff stack than everybody. He's got the Tesla Laporta Goff stack.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got the Laporta added in the T-Slaw there, and I think that's totally fine, totally fair. You got some pieces there. Obviously, Laporta's your big anchor there with Goff, but
and a little backdoor Tua stack.
and the back door with the Malik and the Ollie Gordon. Ollie Gordon can catch passes. I mean, so the running backs in Miami are going to catch passes. Period. So Ollie Gordon is obviously he's risen a lot, but still completely fine with that. Yeah, I don't know, man. That whole to that point, Cam Reynolds is wide receiver 2 going 20 or going 210, whatever you want to call it. Kenny, yeah, I don't know how much the work the wide receiver 2 in New York is going to get with Fields. For one, but for two, like I guess it put a sour taste in my mouth last year because because he was in Denver. He was looking to be the wide receiver 2, and then just completely got outplayed all year. He had some injuries. He dealt with a lot of injuries. I will say that. But once he got fully healthy again, he just kind of like completely fell off the face of the earth and got outplayed by Troy Franklin, Marvin Mims, those guys. Feel like they'll be down most games. I don't know. See, I'm kind of on the opposite of that. Their defense is still really good. The Jets defense, still has a really good defense. Their defense is still really good. Aaron Glenn is not going to be a slinger. I don't think that their offense is going to be looking to try to just score a ton of points. I think they're going to try to run the ball a lot. He did come from the Dan Campbell tree there. So I don't know. I don't know to thinking that they're going to be down a lot where they're just having to play sling it the whole game. I don't think there's going to be that many instances, but that's my opinion. I don't know, Ray. What do you think?
Funny thing, I told you, I was talking to Mo Ruiz about when we were going over the lines this week. Read them off to me. And he said that's Pittsburgh game. I said, what's the over under on that?
Like 43.
Yeah, it's like 43. I said, what's it like? What 40? No, I was like, I think it's 40. He was like 40, and I thought it was going to be like 43. I said, that's going to be one of them shootout games somehow, some way, that Jets Steelers game.
I mean, if you saw what Mike Tomlin said earlier today, he said, one of the main things he wants to see out this game is a lot of points and a W. So I don't know. I mean, again, the Jets defense is still pretty dang good. Like they're supposed to be the top unit in the league last year. So I don't know, man. That usually Pittsburgh games are slow, but they have a different look this year. They've got Rodgers. They got DK, but I still think they're going to be mainly focused on the run too with Arthur Smith. So I think that probably that 40-point total is probably right on the number. But Gamblestein said he thinks he spooked you, right?
No, Gamblestein didn't spook. You could be anybody. You could be, who knows?
It might be another guy for your dark league now. I mean, since he's just down the road, man.
Dark league next week. Who knows? He said he followed me on Twitter. We're gonna find out.
I was about to say, I think Gamble's been following me for a little while now. I've seen him on Twitter. I've seen him pop in some of the chats. I've seen him on some of the streams. So I know he is he's been in these streets. So I know he is a real person. That's for sure. But,
where'd you go, Gamblestein? East, west? You an East guy or a West guy?
Let's see.
I don't know what I'm saying.
I was going to say, is this the litmus test? If you
There's two sides of Cranston, Sean. There's Cranston East, Cranston West.
Gotcha. Been in the gambling streets for 20 years. Well, that's pretty much the same case with me and Ray here. So I've been gambling since I was
all together, man.
13 years old. So yeah.
This is a good one, Sean.
Yeah, man. I was about to say. I guess
I'm happy you had me on. I'm happy the whole thing, man. I hope we come back and we can talk about this team and see.
Absolutely, man. That's why, again, that was the big thing that I was saying about naming these teams, making sure I remembered what episode it was, so that way we can go back and watch a little bit of the episode, and hopefully we're sweating a major sweat come December-ish. And then we can hop on stream, chat it out, talk about our lineups, about what we need to go right, go wrong, and then talk about how we got to where we got. So that was a big thing, man. That was the one reason that I really wanted to start streaming this year. Was because I was like, man, I'm already drafting. Why not just jump on, have some guests on, throw it together, and see if we can get a shipper together. So I appreciate you coming on, brother. Like, I'm glad that the last one, my last episode was the one that we finally got to throw together because we've talked about it again for the whole drafting season. So
we're gonna prove everybody wrong. That BBM was drafted tonight. It wasn't drafted in April.
That's right. We drafted the winner. The winner was drafted tonight. I want to say it's probably the second lineup, but I'm not throwing out the first. I'm not throwing out the first unless it actually gets thrown out. But I like that second lineup just a little bit more. Kenny, Deuces, good to see you guys. Hey, really appreciate you guys jumping in. Gamble Scene says,
I will gamble. I'm all over this now.
Yeah. Y'all chatted out.
I have a bunch of same friends.
I'd say y'all might know each other and not even know it, so that would be hilarious. But guys, appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate you, brother. Let's
man.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we'll definitely be chatting again. But you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will see you guys in the BR Street soon. So good night, Sean Mitchell, Ray Zanny. We're out.
Hey guys. Dope, Sean.